So as you can see, this week we're doing things a little bit differently. You see, instead of being in the office or being in the studio, decided to get out of there and come to a different part of the house. Instead of the maroon, we have the blue. Special thank you to Steve. Steve sent me an email with a lot of great feedback as to how to make these videos a little bit better. So thank you for sending the feedback, Steve. And if you have feedback for me, reply to the email, drop it in the comments, however you want to get it to me, but make sure you get it to me. We film these videos specifically for you. If you're not enjoying them or something that I'm doing is distracting and you're just like, oh my God, I can't, let me know. Let me know how we can improve these so that you can receive them better. And on a little bit of a side note, decided to do some fun things today because my husband and my daughter are visiting my in-laws. So I broke out all of my makeup and I started exploring and playing. So things that I learned today, for those of you who don't know, who may be new to this, I have a love-hate relationship with makeup. It's complicated. There is a such thing as too much concealer. I'm not really sure how the Instagram and the YouTube makeup stars put that much concealer on, but maybe it's because I'm 40, but it doesn't work for me. So too much concealer is a thing. Also, fake eyelashes. Y'all, if anybody has any tips, like 20th time, only thing I did was glue my eyelids together. So that was fun, but figured it out, obviously. So, oh, and final tip, when you're trying to match your eyeshadow to your shirt, a little bit of purple goes a long way. Very, very long way. Okay, happy Monday. Thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, for the past 7 weeks, we've been doing the 7 deadly sins. And this week, we're going to do a quick recap. So the first of the deadly sins, and these are listed in order of importance, is emotional intelligence, or lack thereof. Remember, as a leader, we have influence and power over our employees, and we need to make sure that we are centered and able to deliver that without letting our baggage get in the way. If you have any questions about emotional intelligence, reach out. There is a ton of available resources, low cost or no cost, to help you figure out kind of where you're at with emotional intelligence and how you can improve. Now, the second deadly sin is stop trying to fix your employees. A leader's responsibility is to help their employees discover their potential and discover their unique magic. And when we're trying to fix them, then we're saying that they're broken, and our employees are not broken. They are amazing, amazing creatures. It's up to us to help our employees see their potential. Now, the third, inauthentic leadership. You cannot be anybody else. No matter how hard you try, you cannot be anybody else. Be uniquely you. Be authentic. And then next we have micromanagement. Still have the fur babies. Up next we have micromanagement. You see, micromanaging, nobody likes to have their leader breathing down their neck. Give your employees the tools and the resources to do what they need to do, and then empower them to do it, and then get out of their way. Then we have lack of communication next. And nobody likes to be in the dark. Nobody wants to be surprised. Make sure you're communicating with your employees, especially right now. You see, we think that the change that we're going through is over, but it's not. We're still in the midst of heavy, heavy change, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. So make sure you're communicating with your employees. And then assuming. You want to assume the best intentions of your employees and any relationship that you have. It is a lifesaver in many relationships. So make sure, assume a best intentions. Don't assume the worst. And then finally, we have avoiding feedback. This is a personal pet peeve of mine. If you step up into the mantle of being a leader, if you decide that this is for you, don't avoid the difficult conversations. That's not leadership. That's just showing up for the fun times. There's ways, Brene Brown says, clear is kind, unclear is unkind. There's ways to have these conversations, but make sure you're having them. If you have any questions or you want to dive in deeper, head to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/SummerJelinek, and you will see the last 7 weeks all have the different leadership sins, and they dive in, each week dives in deep for the one that's selected. So thank you again for joining me this week. I hope you have an amazing week. And don't forget, you got this. Have a great day.